my social media marketing strategy for bookkeepers. My name is Zach Pasquarello. I started my own bookkeeping business 4 years ago. Now I teach other people how to do exactly what I did. Everything I teach, everything I talk about is based on my real experience. I'm also still running my bookkeeping business. My education, what I do on YouTube, selling my course, it's just a passion project. It's just a side hustle. This is not my main source of income. This is not what I spend the majority of my time doing. However, I love teaching. I love helping other people start their own bookkeeping business. There are literally millions of small business owners in our country right now who need good bookkeepers. So I am not afraid to give out all of my secrets to help you grow your own bookkeeping business because I have 85 of my own clients right now and they're not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to continue doing their bookkeeping. I'm going to be just fine. I'm not afraid to teach you how to get your own bookkeeping clients. We're not in competition. We're not fighting over scraps. We're not fighting for clients. We are here as a community to help each other. So check out all the links in the description of this video. I have a Facebook group. I have weekly meetings every Monday at 3 p.m. I have digital downloads on my store, harrisburgbookkeeping.com/store. I have a course that you can buy. You can spend money on the stuff that I'm selling, or you don't have to. You can simply watch all of my YouTube videos and learn everything that you need to know. I'm going through a 52-week YouTube course right now. Every week on YouTube, I'm putting out a new video. Check out my videos. The past couple weeks, I talked about software for bookkeepers. I talked about the difference between bookkeeping and accounting. Recently, I made a video about the exact cost of starting a bookkeeping business. Now I'm talking about my social media marketing strategy. Next week, I'm talking about how to transition from being an employee to self-employed, 10 creative ways to find bookkeeping clients, building referral partnerships. The list goes on and on. I'm making a new video every single week, but let's stop wasting time. Let's get right into it. I love talking about marketing. I could talk about this stuff in my sleep. I don't have any notes in front of me right now. I'm just telling you what I know from my own personal experience. Social media marketing. Let's just jump right into it. The coolest thing about social media marketing is that you can do it by yourself. That's one of the best things about starting a bookkeeping business. You don't need to spend a lot of money. You don't need to have experience. I'm not a sales expert or a marketing guru. As a matter of fact, when I started my bookkeeping business, it was the first business that I started. I had no experience. I did not have a college degree in accounting. I had never started a business before. I had never taken a finance or business administration class in college. I did not have any certifications or credentials. I had no work experience. It's not like I was a staff accountant or a CFO or a bookkeeper at a company before. Literally no experience. And I was able to get started with basically $0. You don't need to buy fancy software or equipment or an office or hire people or get a building. None of that. Inventory, none of that. Such an easy business to get started, but don't get it wrong. Very hard to succeed. Most people give up. Not everybody succeeds. And that is one thing that I really want to highlight. A lot of people, especially on the internet, try to sell this dream, fantasy, this idea that you can start a business and have financial freedom and retire early, travel the world, spend time with your kids, work remotely, a picture of you on a beach, enjoying the sun with your laptop, working for 2 hours. Now, all of that might be possible at some point, but let me be clear. Starting a bookkeeping business, starting any business, but specifically a bookkeeping business, it's easy to get started. It's incredibly difficult to succeed. It's incredibly difficult to succeed. I talk to hundreds of aspiring bookkeepers and they all share the same problems. I can't get clients. I can't grow my business. I'm having sales calls, but nobody is signing up. And it's true. It's really hard to get clients. So in this video, I'm going to hopefully help you get some bookkeeping clients. It all comes down to social media marketing. Let me tell you a quick story. This intro is a little bit longer than what I usually do, but I'm so passionate about marketing. It's the key to starting any business. Let me share a quick story. Imagine you want to improve your fitness or improve your weight, your body weight. So you go on a diet, you start eating healthy, or you start going to the gym, or you just start going for a walk every day. Let's say you walk a mile every day. Super simple. Easy to walk. If I told you, as long as you are physically able to walk, if I told you go outside right now and walk 1 mile, as long as you can physically walk, I'd be willing to bet majority of you could probably go out and walk 1 mile. Easy and simple. Very simple. But if you want to improve your fitness, get better at walking, that's not enough. You have to walk 1 mile every day for a long period of time. Not just 30 days, 6 months. You got to walk every day, 5 days a week for 6 months in order to really see improvement, in order to really get in better shape or lose weight or get stronger, get faster, whatever your goals are. You got to show up consistently for a long period of time. And that turns something that's easy and simple into something that's still simple, but incredibly hard. I would be willing to bet, myself included, 99% of us could not walk 1 mile every day for 6 months. Incredibly hard. It's simple. It's not complex. It's simple, but it's incredibly hard because it's hard to be consistent. But that's what it takes to achieve results. Same concept when it comes to growing your business, marketing. So it's a 4-step process. Social media, free. Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, free. Don't need to pay for it. You can pay for ads, but I never did that. You can do it if you want, but everything I teach is based on my own experience. So I'm not going to teach you how to run ads because I never did it. I don't even know how to run ads. Free. Social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, from the comfort of your own home. Cell phone, laptop, Wi-Fi, laying in bed, sitting on the couch, in your pajamas, late at night, early in the morning, on your lunch break. Maybe you have a W-2 job, take a lunch break, open up your phone, open up Facebook, social media marketing. Anywhere in the world, anytime, you can reach thousands of people. This is an incredible opportunity to do marketing on your own for free without any experience, no credentials. You don't need to know how to do it. You don't need to be an expert. 4 steps. Step number 1, create content. Step number 2, find prospective clients. Step number 3, connect with those prospective clients. Step number 4, engage with your community. If you're taking notes, write down those 4 steps. Now I'm going to break it down into more detail. Step number 1, probably the most important step, create content. Right now, think of a billboard or a TV commercial. Everybody does it. Every company has some type of advertising or marketing. You're telling the world, hey, look at me. This is what I do. And side note, go to my store. I do have a 30-day social media marketing strategy guide. It teaches you, it shows you exactly what to post for 30 days. It's a great way to kickstart your social media marketing if you don't know what to do. Or don't buy it and just do your own thing. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just here to help. Create content every day. It can be maybe just Facebook, maybe just LinkedIn, or maybe all 3, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. And it doesn't even matter what you post. It could be just words, just sentences. It could be a picture with a caption. It could be maybe an infographic or a flyer, or it could be a video. It doesn't matter what you post. You just got to post every day, and you got to tell the world, hey, look at me. I'm a bookkeeper. Let me know if you ever need help with your QuickBooks. Obviously, you want to be a little bit more creative than that, but that's the idea. Because right now, nobody knows who you are, or nobody knows that you're a bookkeeper. And so the whole point is you have to tell people consistently for a long period of time, I'm a bookkeeper. And you're going to want to do 2 things. You're going to want to build trust with your network, and you're going to want to establish yourself as a legit bookkeeper or a bookkeeping expert. Because right now, nobody knows who you are. So they definitely don't trust you. and they probably don't think that you're a bookkeeping expert. So you have to prove to them that you are. And you can do that by consistently showing up and talking about bookkeeping. So mix it up. One day, give a tip. Give a QuickBooks tip. Hey, if you're struggling with your finances, all you have to do is download QuickBooks and categorize your transactions, and then you can generate your financial reports. It's kind of hard, but it's really straightforward. It's really simple. All you have to do is get QuickBooks. Or you can give people a regular business tip, maybe some tax strategy. Now, we're not tax accountants, we're not CPAs, but you can talk about the benefits of electing to be taxed as an S Corp. Talk about the home office deduction or business use of your personal car. Just things like that. So you're going to talk about QuickBooks bookkeeping tips, general business strategy, business advice, and then you can also be a regular person. Don't be afraid to show people who you are and that you're just a regular person, a regular guy, a regular lady. You've got a family, you watch sports, you go to church, you live in the neighborhood, you live in the community, you go to parks, you go to concerts, you go to the grocery store, you have friends, you go out with them, you go to restaurants. You're a regular person. Don't be afraid to show the personal side of things, because that's going to help people start to trust you. If they start to relate to you and connect with you, like, oh, he's got 4 kids. I've got 4 kids too. Oh, he likes to watch football. I love watching football. Oh, his son is on the wrestling team. Like, my kids are on the wrestling team too. Like, talking about that kind of stuff. Now, I get it. Not everybody wants to put their personal life out there, and I totally get it. I'm all for it. If you want to maintain a level of privacy, then you don't have to. You don't have to put your personal life out there. Not everybody wants to, and I totally respect that. It's not for everybody. That is totally okay. You can absolutely start and grow a bookkeeping business without putting your personal life on the internet. That's totally fine. I just think it's just a little added benefit. It just helps a little bit. If you don't want to, don't do it. I'm not here to pressure you to put your personal life on the internet. You absolutely do not have to. If you want to, it might help. That's all I'll say about that. It might help. Okay, social media, create content, establish trust, and establish yourself as a bookkeeping expert. The cool thing that's going to happen is you might not know anything about bookkeeping right now, and that's okay. As you start to do some research to figure out what to post, read blogs, watch videos, follow other bookkeepers and accountants. Tons of people post advice and tips on LinkedIn. There's tons of blogs. As you start to do your own research, 2 things are going to happen. 1, you're going to get ideas for creating content to establish yourself as a bookkeeping expert. 2, you're going to become a bookkeeping expert as you do research trying to prove that you're a bookkeeping expert. It's really a beautiful thing. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. I just think that's so amazing. Like you tried to prove to everybody that you're a bookkeeping expert, and while you're doing that, you actually become a bookkeeping expert. So you're going to have to get over imposter syndrome. In the beginning, you might have to fake it till you make it. Talk about bookkeeping tips and bookkeeping strategies and QuickBooks ideas, but in the process, you're going to become a bookkeeping expert. Okay, so that's step number 1, create content. And then step number 2 is find prospective clients. So on LinkedIn, it makes it really easy to search for people. Instagram makes it impossible to search for people. Facebook, I've figured out a way to do it on Facebook. Join local Facebook groups, local to your geographical region. Simply because there's plenty of fish in the sea. There's plenty of business owners where you live right now. So you might as well just start with local business owners. Join local Facebook groups, and then scroll through the members in those groups, and then pick out the business owners who are in those local Facebook groups. You don't necessarily need to post to groups. I'm not actually a big fan of posting into groups, but you can find prospective clients in these Facebook groups by targeting business owners. So find them, and then step number 3, send them a friend request. Connect with them. I recommend anywhere from maybe 15 up to as high as 50 friend requests per day. Now, if you're brand new to this, start lower, start 15 or 20 because your account might get hit with spam if you do this too often and too early and too much. So start slow, 5, 10, 15 per day, work your way up to 50 friend requests per day. And then as you start to do this, as you get more friends who are business owners, your network's going to grow. Because right now, when I got started, I had 300 Facebook friends. And you might be in the same boat. You might even have fewer, but that's okay. Right now, nobody knows who you are. So if you create content every day, nobody's going to know who you are. You're not going to be friends with business owners. So the people who see your content are just going to be friends and family, which is fine. That's a good place to start. But you want to get your content in front of prospective clients, business owners. So it's not just enough. This is a 4-step process. This all works together. It's not enough to just create content. You have to find prospective clients and also connect with them. Send them a friend request. Try to pick people who are in your local community and who have mutual friends with you. They're much more likely to accept your friend request if you already have mutual friends with them. And if you want more information about all of this, check out my course, shameless plug. Check out my course. I do make a little bit of money selling these courses, and it also helps you. It streamlines the learning process. You could not buy the course and learn everything just by watching YouTube videos, but it's going to take you a little bit more time. You're going to have to watch a lot more videos. But instead, if you just buy my course, all the information is organized and packaged neatly for you so that you can streamline the learning process. Okay, so step number 4, engage with your community. This is often the most overlooked step, but I think it's the most important step. It's not enough to just create content or send friend requests. Now you are acquiring a lot of new friends. And so you need to, like I said in the beginning, build trust. And you're trying to build trust with total strangers on the internet, which is hard. But you can do that by showing up consistently, adding value, talking about your life, talking about your bookkeeping business and QuickBooks tips and tax strategies and business advice. And you can also do it so easily by engaging with your community. And what I mean by that, comment on posts that your new Facebook friends make. Follow the 3 Ps: polite, positive, and professional. Make sure all of your comments are polite, positive, and professional. Keep it short and sweet. You don't need to write a whole paragraph on somebody's posts, but be intentional and be brief and do it 10 times per day. That's my challenge to you. Engage with 10 posts every day, and a couple things are going to happen. These are all prospective clients. These are all business owners. So basically you're complimenting them. You're showing up in their notifications. Like, Zach Pasquarello left you a new comment. Let me check my comments. Oh, Zach said, hey, good job. Keep it up. Hey, looks like you're crushing it. Hey, love to see this. Hey, wow, this is awesome. Like, this project looks so cool. That new renovation looks amazing. Something short, something simple, polite, positive, and professional. A couple things are going to happen. These people are going to see you show up in their notifications. It might not happen the first time, might not even happen the first 5 times, but eventually they're going to be like, who is this guy? Who is Zach Pasquarello? Why does he keep commenting on my posts? I don't even know who this guy is. Oh, we're Facebook friends? That's pretty weird. They're going to go to my page and they're going to scroll down. They're like, oh, wow, he's always talking about bookkeeping. Like, oh, he's giving out some pretty good advice. Oh, I kind of like his videos. Okay, I get it. I see what he's doing. And all of a sudden, you have just made a connection. You stood out. It's so much easier to stand out whenever you comment on somebody else's post than if you're constantly making posts, because not everyone's going to see what you post, what you put out. But everybody reads the comments on their own posts. So if you're just constantly being positive and professional and constantly showing up, people are going to get to know you. They're going to learn who you are. They're going to know who you are, and they're going to look into your services. And it might not happen today or even next month or even this year, but eventually down the road, they're going to know that you're a bookkeeper, and they might refer you to somebody else, or even better, they might hire you as their bookkeeper. And it all happened because you watched this video, you created content, super simple, and you engaged with them. You built relationships with them. That's how you do it. It's not overly complicated. It's not complex. It's actually really simple, but it's really hard because you got to show up every single day. And if you're anything like me, I'm not a very creative person. So I leverage ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, to help me come up with ideas. Now you're going to want to tweak it and modify it because ChatGPT can sound like a robot because it is a robot. So ask ChatGPT for ideas for a rough draft and then modify it. Make it your own. Personalize it. Make it your own, because people can tell when things are just copied and pasted from ChatGPT. So modify it, make it your own. Take pictures whenever you're out in public. Post pictures of yourself if you want. Post bookkeeping tips. Post updates. This is one of the best things that you can do. Post updates about your life. If you want to come up with original content, there's only one of you. There's only one Zach Pasquarello. So all I have to do to post original content is to post updates about my business or my personal life. I find those posts get some of the best engagement. Posting simple updates. Hey everybody, just passed my QBO Pro Advisor certification. Hey everybody, just landed my first client. Just got a real estate investor as my first client. They're paying $500 a month. So excited. Can't wait to get the next one. Post life updates. Hey everyone, just graduated from college. Hey, just bought a new house. Hey, just got a new car. Hey, just volunteered at my church last week. Just post life updates. Those end up getting really positive engagement. ChatGPT if you need help coming up with ideas. Canva if you need help designing infographics and flyers. Canva.com, free. ChatGPT, free. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, free. It's all free. You can do it all yourself. I hope this video was helpful. I've got so many ideas about marketing. If you want to schedule a one-on-one consultation with me to talk about marketing or QuickBooks or bookkeeping or starting your business or anything else, let me know in the comments. Sign up for a consultation. I would love to chat with you. Final thought. I know this is kind of a long video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching my videos. Final thought. I started doing this 4 years ago. I was honestly kind of worried that maybe my strategies were out of touch with reality. I'm starting a new business. If you haven't noticed already, follow me on Facebook and LinkedIn. I'm posting updates every day. A lot of cool stuff happening. I started a new business. I started an investment fund where people can give me money. I pay them 8 to 12%. I turn around, I give that money, I lend that money to real estate investors through private money lending. So with my investment fund, I'm starting all over again. I'm trying to advertise and market my new business, and I am implementing all of these same strategies in 2025 for my new business, and it's working. So it worked 4 years ago. It's working today with my new business. I promise you, if you follow my tips, create content every day, send 50 friend requests every day, engage with 10 posts every day, I promise you, you're going to get closer to landing your first client.